Yeah, so here tonight, and it's a big opportunity for us to also, for us to communicate, for us to share more information that we need for us to succeed in this TN's business. Okay, so the ship is already sailing, the ship is already moving. We're in the ship, and our goal is to look for how best we can take advantage of this opportunity that is in our hands right now. How best can we, implement this that is in our hands? Okay. So, and that is one of the reasons why we have regular mentorships like this every Wednesday. So, for those who are joining newly, we have to keep on reiterating this. Our mentorship sessions hold every Wednesday. You don't need to be reminded. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. It's a priority. That is the first thing. Okay. The second thing is that this is for the benefit of those who are joining newly. We have to keep on reiterating this every week. Every Wednesday, we as partners, we have something like a fast from every Wednesday. So the fast depends on your faith. Okay, so we try to use this fast to place ourselves on the success frequency. So we have success frequency and we have the frequency for the opposite as well. Okay, so there's a way where when you abstain from the usual things, especially food, when you deprive yourself of food for a period of time, your spirit start leading, your spirit starts dominating over the body. So that can place you on a success frequency, that can place you on a positive frequency because we have the system as human beings. We know what to do, we understand what to do, we know how to go through what we need to do as human beings. That's why we have this mentorship. But sometimes when you have when you are on the success frequency, it helps you get results faster. Have you ever come across people that even though they're not that good, they're not that excellent, though I'm not trying to preach you being mediocre, okay? But we have cases where people that are not that excellent, they're not the top, but because of the frequency they are on, because of the aura that they carry, most of the things they do always work out well for them, even though they are not the best. Okay, they find themselves in the right place at the right time, just like that. The universe just orchestrates things for them like that, even though they're not the best. While on the other side, we have people that they are good, they're exceptional. When they talk, this person has stuff. This person is intelligent. In fact, he was the best in his class, everything, but everything they try on, they're always coming across difficulties, they're always coming across barriers that don't lead to something positive. It could be as a result of the frequency they are on. So every Wednesday, in order to align ourselves, because we come across different people every day, we shake people every day, we discuss people every different kind of people every day. We don't know what kind of aura and what kind of frequency they carry. If you people that you meet, if their frequency is stronger than your own, you might be infected. Okay, and there is abundance of the dark frequency. There's the abundance of the negative frequency. Okay, so that is why every Wednesday we fast. So this fasting does not have a strict policy. You fast according to your faith. You fast according to your volition. Okay. So there are some people that based on their faith, when they want to fast, they eat in the morning by 4. Those who practice Islam, the Muslims, they eat by 4 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Why the Christians don't eat by 4 a.m.? Okay. Now some people when they are fasting, they don't eat, but they're allowed to drink water throughout the period of time. Now some people when they are fasting, they can, they're meant to fast till 6 p.m. While some people they are allowed to fast up to 12 noon. So it depends, and it depends on your own conviction. Okay. You can fast till 10 a.m., you can fast to 12 noon, you can fast to 3 noon, 3 p.m., you can fast to 1 p.m., whatever. We just try to, give some period, some hours every Wednesday for us to, go off the usual thing, especially our food, to deprive ourselves of that so that we can tactically and gradually be placed on the success frequency even furthermore. So we do that every single Wednesday. So every single Wednesday, in case you see people talking about fasting in the group, that is what we do. Okay, so every Wednesday we fast. Then in the evening, we come on for the mentorship session. I hope that is clear. How many of you fasted today? Oh, I'm sure a lot of people will fast today because of what is going on. Okay, we have both the Lent and Ramadan, together. Okay, but anyways, so that is just the reason. So even outside, even after the Lenten period, the Ramadan period, we do it every Wednesday to help us place ourselves on that success frequency. Okay, All right. So with that being said, let's go into the meat of tonight's discussion. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a lot of calculations. What I want to discuss with everybody tonight is they want to play around the promos that are going on. We have about 3 to 4 promos going on right now as of today. So I want to do some, calculation to see, to bring in some case studies, calculation, and see what exactly we need to do, what exactly we need to accumulate for us to be able to get, these promos that are ongoing. Okay. So when we talk about promotions in TENS, it's like you being given a blank check. I've been given a blank check to write blank check. Okay. So for promotion, whatever promo I'll be sharing with you right now, the company has already demarcated the money for it. So it's already out there. It's already kept somewhere to redeem for those who will win the promotions, whether it's the car promotion, whether it's a travel promotion, whatever. So the money is already demarcated. It's already marked at the beginning of the promo. So whether you win or not, the money is there. So it's like somebody saying, go into the room. I have 2 million naira kept for you there. It's already there. All you just need to do is to go into the room and pick it up. But there are some people who will not eventually go into the room. Okay, so we have people who don't eventually win the promo. So as you are listening to me right now, the money to redeem your promos that we're going to be discussing is already marked. It's already there. So if you win, it will be redeemed. If you don't win, it returns back into TNC's purse. TNC is rich. TNC is rich. Money shouldn't be going back to their purse. Money should be going into our own purse. So what are the things we can do? What are the calculations we need to understand for us to be able to, have an idea of what we need to do in order for us to get these promos? That is what we want to talk about tonight. Okay, so let me just put up the slide and just go through them very quickly. So the first one I'll be talking about is, let me see what the first one is. Okay, all right. So the first one I'll be talking about is, I hope you can see the screen. Okay, I'll be talking about the phone promo. Okay, if you can see my screen, just type phone in the chat. Let me know. Phone promo, just type phone in the chat. Let me know if you can see the screen. Okay, phone. So there is this promotion going on right now for all partners in Nigeria right now that once you get to the rank 6-star, you will get a phone. And I'm sure everybody here knows what is needed to get to 6-star. For those of us who have been here, we know. For those of us who are also new, the videos that were sent to us when we signed up, when we joined, for us to watch replays of some of the mentorship session already covered this, we already explained this, okay? So what is needed for us to get to star 6, okay? So let me just go through it a bit, okay? I'll just be drawing by the side here. So to get to 6-star, we have, these are the ranks we have. We have 4-star, we have 5-star, we have 6-star, we have 7-star, we have 8-star, and then we have what we call the Lions, okay? The Lions rank, these are the ranks. Okay, these are the ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So immediately you sign up, every one of you, immediately sign up, you're already on 4-star automatically. So what they are saying right now is that if you can move to the 6-star, okay, which is the third level, between now and March 28th, 2026, you're going to get a phone worth for 480,000 naira. Okay, so you can do whatever you want with the phone. Actually, phone was the first incentive I personally got from TENS. I got Samsung J4. Was it J4 or J6 then? That was the first incentive, apart from bonus, that was the first incentive. That was the first promotion I won, a phone. Okay. All right. And I was out of those who won, I was the one that was asked to speak on stage then. I will find the video and I'll share it with you. Okay. And I can remember what I said then. Okay. What I said then when I was sharing I was asked to speak among the qualifiers. I said, I can't remember very well, but I have an idea. I said, if your goal is to get 100, you should set a goal of 200, such that if life occurs, if life happens, if things beyond your control happens, you still fall on your 100. But if your goal is to have 100 and you set that goal on 100, anything can happen and can make you go down below. So I used the analogy of, I think, sun and star. I think the stars are farther than sun. So I said, so if your goal is to hit the sun, set your goal for the stars. so that even if something happens and you couldn't hit the star, you should draw back to sun. I think that's what I said, something like that. So if whatever goal you have, push it further. Push it further. You want to earn 1 million naira. Don't just set that goal at 1 million naira. You can push it further to about 2 million naira. So that if something happens, things that you can't control, at least you still fall back to the original goal. That's what I said. I can remember then. So okay, so here all you just need to do is to get to 6-star. Once you get to 6-star, you'll be handed a phone. Okay, before March on or before March 26. So what do you need to get to 6-star? What are the things you need to get to 6-star? Firstly, the most important thing is you need an accumulation of 5,000 TMPV. Okay, TMPV. TMPV is total network point value. That is the total achievement of everybody in your network. So let me give you an example. This is you. Okay, you signed in. Okay, and then you have partner 1, partner 2 as well. Okay, okay. These are the people in your network. So partner 1 is also going to, do his own duplication by getting his own 2 people. Partner 2 is also going to do his own duplication because they also join to make money. Together, the duplication continues because everybody coming in are here to make money, or they have a goal, whether to travel or to get a car or whatever. So, and to get that goal, they also have to duplicate. So by so doing, everybody joining your network will be encouraged to duplicate. So that's the automatic system. Because everybody coming in came in for a goal. And because they want to achieve that goal, one of the criteria to achieve that goal in sense is to duplicate, to get their own 2 partners, So by so doing, everybody joining your network, we keep on duplicating 2 partners. So by so doing, your network keeps on growing. So the duplication keeps on growing, everybody coming in, doing that duplication. Okay. Sometimes it does not work 100% like this. Somebody might get 1, somebody might not get 2 just instantly. It might take 1 week for somebody to get his own 2. It might take 1 month for somebody to get his own 2. But that's just the end goal. So people will join just because of the product, because they just want to use the product. Yeah, I'm not interested in the money. They told me in my church that money is the root of all evil. I'm not interested in money. I just want the product. So just like that. So we're just using this as an example of what is achievable. Okay, so this is assume. Can you see? Now hold on. So at each level, so we have different levels in your network. So the first 2 people that you brought in are your level 1. That's level 1. Okay. The 2 people that followed, okay, this and this, these people are your own level 2. They are your own level 2, but they are these people's level 1. I hope I'm clear. Okay. The next set is level 3. Okay. The next set is level 4. So it keeps on going that way. And the bigger your network grows, the bigger your network becomes, the more money that will be coming up, tripling for everybody. Okay, everybody is sharing. Okay, you're not being paid all of the money because you are no. Everybody all contributing to the network are being paid their fair share. They're also being exposed to the same plan that you're exposed to. Whatever percentage you earn, they also have the access to earn that percentage. So that nobody's cheated. Okay, so everybody's getting a fair share of whatever they build. In fact, there are people in your network that can surpass you. There are people in your network that can surpass you. You can surpass anybody. There is no limit of there's no barrier of longevity or age. Okay, this person joined Tencent in 2024, while the second person joined Tencent in 2026. So the person who joined Tencent in 2024 is older, must always be ahead. No, it's not about when you join. You can join today and beat anybody who has joined before. So Tencent is not like civil service where there's level 1, level 2. Okay, all right. So as you can see, I just exemplified level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. This is where, please pay attention. This is where the name multi-level came from. Multiple levels. So you're being paid on multiple levels. Multi-level, multiple levels. You're being paid on multiple levels. Because the deeper your level goes, the wider it becomes, and the more money you make. So you're being paid on multiple levels. Okay. Okay. The other name, okay, network. This, everybody here, including you, this is a network. This is a network. You are the network leader. You are the leader of your network. This is a network. So I'm being paid based on how big your network. So your network is your asset. The same way people have real estate as their asset. The same way people have shares as their asset. The same way people have buildings, cars as their asset, factories as their asset. This is your asset. It's called people's asset, and it grows. Because whether there's inflation or not, people will keep on looking for money. People will keep on looking for opportunity. Those who are traveling out of the country today, what are they looking for? Opportunity, greener pasture. Okay. Whether there's inflation or not, people will fall ill. People will want to pay attention to their health. So that does not, so whether there's inflation or not, in fact, during COVID, there was a surge in um, ordering, ordering of TN's products. While other businesses were collapsing during COVID-19 lockdown, there was a surge. We, the partners, were making so much money during COVID-19 because people were now paying more attention to their health. So no matter what happens, that, things that happen in the economy that crashes other people's business is like an advantage to you. Let me give you another example. When let me just share this with you. When hospitals strike, when doctors go on strike, when they are requesting for something from the government, and there's a strike, we make more sales. People buy more TN's products. Okay, so all of those things that are usually bad or usually like a downfall or an issue or a barrier to other businesses, when there's inflation, when there's increase in price, when there's no fuel, when there's pandemic, when there's a strike, when there's this, it fuels you because you're in the people's market. That is a big advantage of people's market. All of these things affect other investments. All of inflation, etc., they affect real estate, they can affect shares, they can affect all of these things. But when it comes to the people's market, you even grow bigger. You grow bigger. You grow bigger. There are a lot of people that you might have told about TN's product, and at the time when you're telling them about it, they may not probably pay more attention, or they're not paying the deserved attention to it. I'm telling you real life issues, real life case scenario. So when doctors went on strike and they couldn't access, hospitals and like it used to be before, they started having a rethink. Okay, started having everything, and they called. Yeah, Mr. This thing that you used to talk to me about before, is this still available? Let me even give it a try. Okay, so all of those things that are usually like a downfall or issue to other businesses fuels you when you're intense. It gives you more income. It gives you more, it builds your network more. Okay, let me just keep it that way. Okay, so let me get out of myself. So where will your 5,000 TMPV come from? From your network. So you're not the one looking for this 5,000 TMPV. So 5,000 TMPV, TMPV is total network point value. All the points that everybody in your network has accumulated. Once it can reach 5,000, you will get to 6-star rank. And once you get to 6-star rank by March 28th, you'll be rewarded with a smartphone of 480,000 naira. So whatever rank you are right now, if you just sign up, you're already on 4-star. There are some people who are on 5-star. Okay. So all you just need to do is, because this promotion is for those who are below 6-star. Okay. So if you're on 4-star, if you just signed up, if you just joined, or if you're on 5-star, all you just need to do is to move to 6-star. And what do you need to move to 6-star? 5,000 TMPV, which is coming from your total network. So the core of what you want to do is to build your network. That is one. Okay. The second criteria, which is here, is for you to recruit 2 gold partners. So your partner 1 and partner 2, they have to be on gold. Okay, gold. Not so if they're on silver, they upgrade to gold. So once you get that done, then you get this reward. All right, this is excluding the bonuses. There's a calculation for the bonuses. You also earn money from this. Your normal bonuses coming weekly as your network is expanding weekly. I'm just talking about the promo tonight. Okay, all right. So that's for 6-star. Let me move on. I hope we are clear. Let me see the charts if we are clear before I rub off. I hope we are clear. Are we clear? Yes or no? Good. Thank you. All right. So what do you need a phone for? You need to upgrade your phone. Some of you might need to upgrade your phone. Some of you might not need to upgrade your phone, but having this, probably let's say you joined February and by March you get a phone. It's how would I put it? It's like a proof that you can show. Okay, you can give the phone to your wife, you can give the phone to your child, you can give out the phone to people that matter to you if you don't need the phone. But this is a proof that you can show that, okay, I joined this business social period, and within this social period, apart from the money I'm making, I also got rewarded with this. Okay, so that is it. So there's nothing you cannot do with it. It's just a proof to show that, yes, okay, I think I'm in the right place. There are so many businesses you will do that you will never be rewarded for any effort. Nothing. All right. So let me move on. So I'll be moving on to the next one, which is the travel promotion. But before that, hold on, let me see. The travel promotion is to Indonesia. There was a promotion to Indonesia, I think in 2016. This is another one again for Indonesia again. So I just want to show you a quick video. I want you to see this video, then we can then go ahead with the discussion on Indonesia trip, on how exactly you can win the Indonesia trip. Okay. All right. So let's see this video.
5000人，10000人。
Okay, that showed some of the experiences that those of you listening to me right now will get when we visit Indonesia for this Indonesian trip. Okay, so it's very, very important. I want every one of you listening to me right now to do all that is in your power to be able to qualify for this trip. Okay, there are two categories of people watching right now. There's this category of people that probably you never traveled out before. Okay, it's not a crime. Okay, we all have dreams to travel out of the country, to relax, for vacation, to see the world. Like I used to say, God did not create border. God did not create boundaries. God created heaven and earth. God did not create Nigeria. God did not create Italy. God did not create Indonesia. God did not create America. God created heaven and earth. No boundaries. It is we human beings that started the delineation, that started, okay, from here to here, we'll be calling it this also place. From here to here, will be called Abia State. From here to here, will be called Sokoto. From here to here, will be called Ghana. From here to here, will be called this is our territory. God did not create that. So God's plan for us at the beginning was for us to be able to explore. God didn't even want us to, God wants us to taste different culture. God wants us to, explore, see how it is in other places, see how they do. There's some certain things you don't eat here, but in some climes they eat. Do you know there are some countries that eat lizard? Do you know there are some countries that eat cockroach? In fact, the same way we have poultry, in case you don't know, the same way we have poultry, where we rear chicken in large, quantity, in large population, there are some countries that rear cockroaches. They say cockroach gives them a certain type of protein, one of the insect that has a high level of protein, whatever. Okay, so be like, really, There's some places in Japan where you don't eat and you have leftover. Even if you go to the restaurant, that in some places in Japan, if you go to the restaurant and you paid for the food and you are eating there, you must not have leftover. On the food you paid for, if you have leftover, that food will be weighed. The kilogram, the weight of that food, they will charge you. To that, according to that culture, you don't have leftover. So you have to buy exactly what you can finish. You'll be like, really? As, different things. There are some Islamic country where they don't call people to prayer. The way they call people to prayer they don't call people to prayer. They expect you to know when to pray to your God. Like they don't, you shouldn't be reminded when to meet your creator. So you will go, you see different places, you experience different things. You're like, wow, your orientation, your exposure, everything changes. The way you talk, the way you walk, everything will change. Things you used to value before, you might no longer value them again. Things you didn't value before, you might start valuing them. You have friends across, you have friends from other climes. It exposes you, it makes you deserve it because you've worked as an average Nigerian. An average Nigerian is hardworking. You've worked your life, you've worked all your years, but there's no reward. If for European countries, Europeans, when they, during the year, they plan vacation. They plan vacation maybe 1 month, maybe in December, in January or whatever. They plan their vacation every year. But we just work 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 years, 35 years, no vacation. The only time we have vacation is probably Christmas. And that Christmas, especially ladies, women, you're always in the kitchen, cooking rice, cooking jollof, cooking. There's no rest, there's nothing. And so some people were born in the same state they are living right now. They were born there, they school there, they got married there, they gave birth there, they are there, and they will die there in that same state. The only things that take some people out of their state is maybe when they're going for church convention or party or social function and they come back that same day. Like no exposure, no traveling. No. So that is why I want you to travel to Indonesia. That's one group of people. There's another group of people that, traveling is not a big deal. Yeah. If you've been traveling, yeah. But there are different types of traveling. There's traveling for studies. It's different from traveling to enjoy. There's traveling to probably go and see your son because your son is getting married and then just get maybe a few days visa and they come back. The attention of that entire travel is for your son's marriage, okay, or for your son's wedding, okay. It's not on you. The attention is not on you, okay. There's some people who traveled, for different reasons, not for vacation to go and me myself, I want to go and relax. I want to enjoy. I've worked so hard. It's not as if a lot of people don't want it, but after they've settled all their bills, pay for school fees, pay for rent, pay for this, there's nothing left to relax, to unwind and everything. Okay, that's another category of people. Then there's another category of people who have, they've tried to go on vacation, but because it is self-sponsored, you go on your pocket. There's a different way you will, you explore. For example, I used to use this example very well. Let's say you go on vacation to United States of America, and then you are going around, you visit the restaurant, and you saw a burger. The burger was nice, looking good, and then you ask for the price. No, burger is just made with flour and some other things, okay? Okay, so you ask for the price, and they told you $10. As a typical Nigerian, when they tell you $10, the first thing you will do is to first convert that $10 into naira. And by the time you convert that $10 into naira, you'll be like, so I'll be buying one burger for 14,000 naira or for 15,000 naira. No. Why? Because it is self-sponsored. It's from your pocket. You are managing. But this is a different ball game when you go on, an all expense paid trip by the company. The company is sponsoring you. So your food is on them. Your accommodation is on them. You're not staying in one shabby hotel or whatever. No, everything is on them. They're sponsoring you for this also number of days to go, relax, enjoy, unwind, and come back. Then you make friends. Then this also serve as proof. So by the time you are talking, there are certain people that you might have, shared this chance opportunity with, and they are still, sitting on the fence. They've not actually made a decision. When they start seeing this proof on you, you traveled, they're seeing the pictures, and they know what you do. They know that it is not the regular job that you're doing that took you there. They know what you do. They've been friends with you for years. They know probably you've been an accountant for 10 years. They know you. They know your job your job can't afford you to, just take out some money like that and go to Indonesia and just go and blow it off. They know there's something else. And you're telling them that it's that thing that you told them about that they didn't give consideration that's sponsored you out. They're like, okay. So it's a proof. It gives you confidence. So that is why I want everybody. Then apart from that, it's an avenue for everybody to meet. You're not traveling all alone. Other people, when they travel by themselves. You're traveling with the community, with everybody from Nigeria who is TENS partner, who qualifies, will be traveling together. Everybody from Ghana will be traveling together. Everybody from Kenya will be traveling together, and we are all going to be meeting in Indonesia. So all TN's partners from all over the world, from 110 countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, China, United States, Canada. We're meeting everybody. You make friends. It's always interesting. It's always sweet. So that's why I really, really want you to be, part of those who are going for Indonesia. So, and there's nothing impossible because there are people who are already qualifying. It's not about when you joined. It's not about how old you've been in the business. No, that is why we're explaining this. You can join today and get it if you want, if you really want. There was once this Star 6 that I just talked about now. There was a lawyer who got into Star 6 the same day, though he profited from his integrity. He was a lawyer. When the person who introduced this business to him went to his office to introduce this to him, did the presentation to him, and he loved it. He saw the amount of money that he could make, and he was telling him that in so number of years that he has been practicing law as a lawyer or whatever, he has not been able to make this kind of thing that he's showing him. So while on seat there, he signed up. While on seat, he called, his friends and people that already trusted him over the years. That he didn't even explain what the business was because of the trust. He told them that there's an opportunity right in front of him right now, and he wants them to, be a part. When we see, I'll be explaining to you, but you need to lock in your slot now. And they were sending money because they already trusted him. He had integrity. So right there on seat, it got to 5,000, that TMP 5,000 table, right there on seat. We're purchasing heavy because of integrity. So if you set your mind to it, all fingers are not equal, okay? But if you set your mind to it, if you say, I want to do this, you will do it. Anything you set your mind to. There's a story in the Bible, for those who have heard this story, okay, where some people were trying to build a tower to reach the heaven. That tower will reach heaven, no? Because one of the most powerful assets that God gave human being is our mind. Once the people that were building, they had unity, they had the same mindset, they had their mind fixed on one goal. We want to build a tower that will reach heaven. They were going to build it though. If not for that, according to the story, it's not something that God wants. God wants us to spread across the earth. Okay. So that's why, if not for that tower will reach heaven, because they were building that tower with one mind. So your mind, once you have your mind that this thing, I want to do it. I don't care whatever is going to, I know something's going to come up. I know there are forces that will want me not to get this thing done. I don't care. I'm not going to be stopped by those forces. I'm only going to stop after I achieve my goal. Then it is yours. So what are the things you need to do? Let me now go into the calculations. So there are two categories. There is the category of those who are on 4-star and 5-star. That's those who are below 6-star. This is for them. All you just need to do, we have 6-star again, we have 7-star as a rank. All you just need to do if you're on 4-star or 5-star is to get to 7-star before April 28th. So hold on. If you're on 4-star and 5-star, you can get to 6-star by next month, which is March. You get the phone. Then between March and April, you move to 7-star and get the travel. So you can get everything. You can get the phone, get the travel, everything. Okay. So we're on travel right now. So all you just need to do is to get to 7-star and purchase your PPV. I forgot to talk about PPV in the first one. PPV is very, very important. Even if you qualify, even if you meet all of the other criteria, if you miss your PPV for any month, you're not going to qualify. Okay. So right now, let's say we're in February right now. So we have February, March, and April. You must buy your PPV for February, for March, for April. Of course, the month you join TNs, you don't need to buy PPV. You are free. But from the next month, you buy your PPV. And remember, month ends on the 28th. So whoever joined, let's say February, by on the 28th, the month has ended. By on the 29th, we're already in another month. I don't think this year has 29 days in February. So by March 1st this year, we're already in another month. Okay. All right. So move to 7-star. So what do you need for you to move to 7-star? You need 25,000 TMPV. TMPV is total network points value. Okay. And then you also need 2 of your partners who will be on 6-star. Okay, 2 partners. So this is you. This is your first partner. This is your second partner. Okay, this first partner is building. Okay, the building. Okay, remember, you are not looking for a dormant partner. You're not looking for you want an active partner. Of course, nobody will tell you at the beginning that I'm a dormant partner. So that's why you need to keep on recruiting. You don't just wait at 2. You don't just wait at 1 or 2. You keep on recruiting. Let's say you already have 1 and 2. You don't wait. You get the next person. The next person you are getting, you put them under this person. The next person you are getting, keep on putting them under, because eventually we've seen a lot of cases where this person might not be eventually be active. This person might not be active. It might be this last person that will become active. Okay. All right. We see cases where partners die. We've seen cases where partners lose interest. We've seen cases where partners' husband said this is giving the wife too much money, and because of ego, husband does not want the wife to make more money than him. So he stopped the wife from doing the business. So anything can happen. We've seen cases where this partner was very, very active, but along the line, she got pregnant because she just got married, and she needed about some months for her to take care of herself, to give birth, deliver, bring up the child, to a certain age before she can go back into business. So for this period of time, you can't wait. So that's why your recruiting has to continue. Your recruiting has to continue until when you stop recruiting is when in a month you are no longer doing anything and the money is coming in. That means your network has been built. Your network is now stable. Yeah. Okay. So this other partner too is building his own, building down like that, down like that. Okay. So the accumulation of everything coming in from all the network must reach 25,000 TMPV. What are the things that goes into 25,000 that goes into your TMPV? The initial investment that everybody did at the beginning, whether you paid for silver, you paid for gold, whatever you paid for, is part of your TMPV. Okay. Your PPV is part of your TMPV. Those who buy Chain's products along the line, maybe in the month, maybe they are sick, they want to use it, or they want to use it for their children, or some people who practice, who are in the health profession, once they understand the functions of the product, they recommend or prescribe it to their patients, to assist their health. So whatever purchase you make, either directly or your PPV or the investment, same for everybody in your network. The PPV your network is buying, their investment, everything goes into TMPV. So anything, any purchase, any movement of products from TN's company to any member of your network goes into your TMPV. Okay. All right. So once you achieve that 25,000 TMPV, then 2 of your partners must get to 6-star. 2 from any generation. It could be the direct people that you brought in that will get 6-star, 6-star, and 6-star. It might not be them. It might be somebody down here who is crazy about the business and is super, super fast and understand, because we understand these things more than each other. There are some people you should take them 1 year before they even take the first step. Why some people we've seen some people that they sign up today and by the second day they've already recruited, they've already gotten people. Okay, so it depends. Okay, so anybody, once you have somebody on this side who gets to 6-star and somebody too on this side who gets 6-star, and you have the 25,000 TMPV, you get to 7-star, and then you qualify for Indonesia trip. But all of these must happen on or before April 28th. And then you make sure you're buying your PPV every single month. That is all you need to go to Indonesia. All, except you having your passport. Yeah, that is all you need to go to Indonesia. That's all. And remember, as you are doing this, you're not only getting the Indonesian trip. As new members are joining your network, you are getting paid bonuses every week. As members are joining every week, you're getting paid. So it does not stop the flow of money. It's just an added thing for you. So the money is coming, of course, the money which a lot of people came here for, to make more money, to be able to better our life, etc., is there. You are getting that as your network is growing. You're also being, rewarded with travel on the other side without affecting it. So that is great. Okay. So this is for those who are 4-star and 5-star, those who are new, who just joined, who are on 4-star and who are on 5-star. All right. Why there are some people here who are already above 5-star, they're on 6-star. Let me explain that for you. So once you are 6-star, you're a leader. Okay. 6-star, 7-star, you're a leader. You are going to be rewarded based on how people in your network are progressing. Once you're a leader, you are now responsible. You are a network leader. You are responsible for the success of people in your network. Those who you called to come and join the opportunity, you are responsible for their success. You are going to be paid if they are successful. If they're not successful, you're not going to be paid. So yeah, that's why you have to coach them. Okay. So for those who are 6-star and above, 6-star, 7-star, your own criteria is that you need to coach 2 people to qualify. This is not just about you anymore. So 2 people within your 5 generation, within your 5 level. Let me draw what 5 generation is. Okay. Okay, so this generation 1, those who are directly working with you. Then this generation 2, this generation 3, this generation 4, and this your generation 5. Okay, so from generation 1, generation 5 on this side, one person must qualify. It could be the first person, it could be the second person, whatever. One person must qualify here. And then this side as well, one person must qualify. So once this happens, the company sees you as a good coach, that well, you are very, very good. You were able to get one person to qualify here, one person to qualify here. And then you yourself, you'll be rewarded with a ticket for free to go with your 2 partners. So how do you get people in your network to qualify? 1, by supporting them through motivation. That's the first thing. No, that's not even the first thing. The first thing is by ensuring that they are getting started rightly. So once anybody join your network, you ensure that they get started right, on the right path. Okay. And if you are not always attending mentorship session like this, you won't even know what is right and what is wrong. So they might have questions. There are cases where people who join might not be, cool, or might not find it easy to speak with somebody far away, like maybe me. They might find it, easier to speak with you who invited them directly. They would like to speak with you. There are a lot of things that somebody who's far away from them, who probably don't know, will say, and they might not understand, probably because we're using maybe English language. But because this person, let's say, for example, is your relative or is your friend, there's a way there's a way you break down information for your friend. There's a way you talk it in a social way, in a more uncomplex way, for them to understand. Okay, be like, oh, okay, so this is what that man was referring to. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's your duty, to ensure that anybody joining your network starts right. Ensure that you are reminding them of what they need to do. Today's Wednesday. You have to remind them to join the mentorship session so that they can learn. When it's time for PPV, are you reminding them for PPV? Are you motivating them regularly? Are you asking for how you can help? You ask your partners, how can I help you? How can I help you? What do you need for you to move to the next level? What do you need for you to succeed in this thing? They start telling you, I think this area is difficult. I think this area is difficult. And then you tell them, you show them how you did it. Because there's nothing that your partners are or will go through that if you are active in this business, you most likely must have gone through that, or you must have heard of somebody who had gone through that. Hey, I'm trying to talk to this category of people and I don't know how to say, I don't know how to. You must have gone through that before too, if you're active. And if it's a situation where you've not gone through, you have us, you can liaise with us. We do 3-way calls. Okay, you, your partner, and one of us. We'll have a 3-way call on WhatsApp. Okay, we'll be able to help you handle whatever objection that person has and provide solution to help the person move to the next level. So these are some of your responsibilities as a network leader. Remember, you are going to be paid as your network is growing. So your duty is to monitor your network. Okay? For those of you who just signed in, your vShare, the app where you can see everything going on your network, will be ready soon. In a couple of days, it will be handed over to you. You will see where you can log in and you can see as people are joining. Okay. All right. So once you have 2 people who qualifies for Indonesian trip, one on the left side, one on your right side in your account, you yourself will get a ticket. Get a ticket for free. Okay. But ensure you're also buying your PPV. Ensure you're buying your PPV. So these are the breakdown, or this is the breakdown of the Indonesian incentive trip. Okay, it is ending April 28th. And that the sun out there is enough to dry the wet clothes that I just washed. Okay, so are we clear? Before I move to the next one. If you are clear, just type Indonesia, 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 Indonesia. Please get your passport too. Get your passport ready. Are we clear? Indonesia, 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 Indonesia. Good. Good. All right. So let's move on. So there's this promo as well. Indonesia trip is for you to get to 7-star. There's this promo going on right now that's going to end April 28th. It's a 1 million naira cash promo. April 28th. International trip is also going to end April 28th. and they have the same qualification. Indonesia trip is telling you to ensure you get to 7-star before April 28th. 1 million naira cash promo is also saying get to 7-star before April 28th. So for everybody who gets to 7-star by April 28th, apart from you getting Indonesian trip ticket, you also get 1 million naira cash given to you. 1 million naira cash. Look at how these things are intertwined. You move to 6-star, you get a phone worth almost 500,000 naira, 480,000 naira. You move to 7-star before April 28th, you get Indonesian trip. Okay. That same 7-star by April 28th, you also get 1 million. So everybody qualifying, I mean the new people qualifying who will be moving to 7-star, if you're on 6-star right now and you move to 7-star, if you're on 4-star, you move to 7-star. If you're on 5-star, you move to 7-star. If you are new, you also move to 7-star. You also get 1 million naira cash given to you, handed over to you. Yeah, that is ongoing as well. This is how powerful what you have in your hands is. And all of this does not affect your bonuses coming in for you regularly as your network is growing. So it's right in front of you. So what you do with it is left to you. Before I move to the next discussion, which is the fourth promotion, I would like you to watch this very quickly because it is important. Okay, so I would like you to watch this very quickly.
Let's put our hands together. Good morning, TNs. Good morning, TNs. Wow, thank you so much, TNs. This is really amazing. If you met me 2 years ago, you could not believe if I can stand on stage and receive a car. I thank God because I was one of the people who was sleeping hungry in my life. I couldn't afford supper or breakfast or even lunch when TNs came to save me 2 years ago. May God bless TNs. May we clap for TNs, ladies and gentlemen. This wonderful day, I want to thank my upline, Mama Joyce Waweru from Kenya. Yes, for the wonderful support because I didn't get one car, I got 2 cars on the same stage. Wow! Thank you, TNs, thank you, Africa. Also on stage, I have 3 of my downlines who also got the car. I have Mr. Imani Nyaga. Mr. Imani Nyaga, who was selling intestines of cows to survive in life, and now he's a car awardee. Thank God for TNs. Next to him is Grace Kanini, wonderful lady who was also having a problem with paying house rent or even transport to come to work. And right now, in 1 year's time, she's a car awardee. Wow! Yes, next to him we have Mr. John Kamodo, that's a driver instructor. He was teaching driving in a driving school and he couldn't get enough to sustain him. Right now in TNs, he's not going to coach people to drive people's car, he's coaching people to drive personal car. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for Mr. Kamodo. So my message is, how many people are sleeping hungry like me right now in Africa? How many people can't afford rent in Africa? And TNs is here for us. Let's wake up and change Africa. Now we are going back to our country and we want to work very hard to remove people from poverty. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. So there are a couple of lessons to learn here. Okay. There are a couple of lessons to learn here. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about certain country coming into Nigeria. How many of you remember? I talked about a particular country, their citizen, coming into Nigeria to tap. Do you remember? I was going to show you a video then, but the video did not play. Okay. I'll still send the video probably to the group. Do you remember? How many of you remember? Let me know in the chat if you do. I talked about Niger Republic. Okay, Mr. Zion says yes. Okay, Niger Republic. Niger is actually in West Africa. They have the biggest landmass. Their land is big. They're the biggest country in West Africa in terms of land mass. But in terms of population, Nigeria has the biggest population. Now remember, we are in a people's market and you need population. They are TN's partners, so they signed up in Niger. They got the opportunity in Niger, but they saw, I think Niger has maybe 2 million population. I don't know. I'm not sure. They saw the population of Nigeria and they were like, what is stopping us from coming into this country? They came in through the north. They are in Kaduna. They came in from, the border between Niger and Nigeria, coming in, dominating, recruiting, till they got to Kaduna. They are currently in Kaduna now. Yeah, recruiting partners in Kaduna. These individuals I just showed you right now are from Kenya. They moved, came and dominated. All countries are across the world, they are coming to tap your population. While we, the not population, we are looking. We are kept on giving excuses because I talked to 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, and probably they are not interested in the business. I'm down, I'm this. While foreigners are entering, penetrating. Why? They've seen the population, and they know Nigerians are ambitious. Nigerians, they tell you that if you go to any country and there's no Nigerian there, then that country is not viable for you to live. Any country that Nigeria does not exist, that country, leave the country. Nigerians are everywhere. They can go far. They go as far as Russia to live. We are ambitious. Once an American, has, they are usually very, very okay quickly. An American does not want to make bastard money. Do we want to make bastard money? They're just okay. Why? One of the reasons is that the government is taking care. Almost 90% of the things you pray for are not God's responsibility. They are government's responsibility. That's why most times when Nigerians travel out of the country to another country, you see that they are not really, really religious as before. Because they start seeing the reality, like all those things that we used to go for camp, challenge, church, fast for, they're actually government work, not even God. So you want to travel today now, as a Nigerian, your prayer will be, God, protect me, because of accidents, because of insecurity, because of bandits. In some countries, they don't even pray for that when they want to travel. They don't even pray for protection because they are protected. The governments protect them. When I traveled to China through this company, like almost every, I don't know how to measure this time, maybe 100 meters or whatever, we see police. Even when I went to Ghana, Accra, almost every street junction, you see police. So a crime cannot easily happen. It will happen, of course, but there is a higher chance that anybody who's committing crime will be caught. And for them not to be caught, they have to properly plan. It's not just like in Nigeria where anybody can just steal. So all of those things I pray for, God, don't let this happen, is the duty of the government. We still have people dying of snake bite in Nigeria in 2026. Snake bite, as if we're in 18th century. Snake bite. Took the person to the hospital. They said there is no antidote. Snake bite in 2026. Like when the world has moved ahead, when we're talking about AI, we're talking about treating people without the doctor coming in contact with the patient. I hope you know. They're using AI to treat people. They're using AI to do surgery without the doctor coming in, without the surgeon touching the patient. The surgeon, in fact, is in another country. The surgeon might be in Dubai. The patient might be in Nigeria, and they're using the power of AI and technology to conduct surgery with technology. They are already testing things. There are some countries that are already testing how human being can, beat death. What will be immortal? I hope you know. There are a lot of things going on in research and testing how we can beat death. So that probably if somebody's going to die, maybe it's going to be from accident or from aging. There will be a particular age we'll get to where we can stop aging. They're already doing different trials. When the world has gone ahead, we are still in people dying of snake bite. Like, so they know that we have problem. And wherever there is a problem, there is money there. Money lives where there is problem. Money does not go to where there's no problem. Everybody you see that is rich today, they are making their money from problems. So they know we have problem. And they have the solution through tears. And they know we have ambition. We are ambitious. We are not okay with just 500,000 naira because our government is not doing the rest. For you to live well in Nigeria, you have to provide everything for yourself. You have to every single thing, your healthcare, The road that will lead to your street, you have to do it. It is the CDA, the Association of Landlords, that provides for transformer. We provide everything ourselves. You provide generator for electricity, you provide solar inverter, everything. So they know. So little money cannot be enough for us. Also, Nigerians like to show. We like to show that we are better than the next person. That's why some people, they work all years, and by December they go to the village to go and oppress, not to do something else, to go and oppress, to show that that thing I'm doing in the city is really making me more money. Really, I'm the big boy now. So they know, and we have that population. So they are coming in here, tapping, using our population to win car awards, to travel, to make so much money. While we in Nigeria are looking, we keep on giving excuses. There's no data, and there's this, data is expensive. I don't have people to talk to, and this and that. I'm shy. This is so expensive. Nigerians are just giving excuses. Nigerians are now leaving. We are leaving our country to relocate to another country. Fine, it works for some people. While foreigners are coming into our own country to tap. They're coming, tapping. So I'm just saying this to open our mind. So this thing in your hands, foreigners are coming in and they are making use of Nigerian population. They are targeting Nigeria crazily. And they are making it. So we, the owner of the population, this is what we have, because we probably cannot rely. We are not the masses. We can't rely on the government to provide for us. Okay, we should be above that. Your life should not be dependent on who wins election in Nigeria. No, that's for the masses. That's for those who do not know the road. Your life should be structured in such a way that whoever is in power, you're good to go. Whoever, whether this person is somebody you like, whether somebody you don't like, you are good to go. You are good to go. That is why the richest people, they don't play politics like the way the poor play. Whenever somebody becomes president, who are the first people to go and congratulate them? The billionaires of Nigeria, $10, Dangote. Even though they might not like the person, but they'll be the first. So whoever is in power is their friend. They don't care whether whoever is in power. They might have their candidate, but whoever is in power is their friend, because they know that the success of our business is dependent on whatever policy that is being made. So your life should be structured in such a way that whoever becomes the president or the governor or the senator of your constituency or your councillor or your chairman, whichever party, whatever happens, your life is still going on. And that is why you need to focus and do properly this business in your hands, because others are coming to the country and they are making waves, big waves. All right, so let's now talk about the car promo. I just showed you that for you to, for our mind to be exposed to what is possible. Okay, so the last promotion is the car promo. Okay, this car promo is probably the biggest that in few years, because last year was about 3 million, but this year is 6 million. So this promotion has been running since December 29th, and it's going to end June 28th. So here's the thing. The first promotion is phone promo. The phone promo ends March 28th. So all you need to do is to get to *6 by March 28th, you get the phone. March. So the next month after March is April. So that is when Indonesian trip is ending. So all you just need to do from March, after you've gotten the phone, move to 7-star by April and get Indonesian trip, and then also get 1 million naira by April. What's the next month after April? May and then June. So once you come back from Indonesia, you have 2 months, May and June. Move from that 7-star to 8-star and get a car. So you can eat all of them. You can get the phone, you can get the trip, you can get the money, and you can get the car. All of this between April and June. Yeah. And that is 6 million naira. So all you need to do to qualify for the car is ensure you get to 8-star by June 28th, and ensure you're buying your PPV. Can you see that PPV is reflecting? That's the policy of the company. PPV is what proves that you are active, and the company does not reward those who are not active. PPV is what proves that you are active. Okay? Telecommunication companies too, there's a range of period where if you do not use your SIM, if you do not call with your SIM card, you don't call with your number, do you know your phone number does not belong to you? Your phone number is rented to you in a way. What if you buy your SIM, that phone number that you have does not belong to you. That phone number still belongs to MTN. They can do whatever they want with that phone number. They can take that phone number from you and give it to somebody else. And one of the conditions is if you don't use that SIM card, if you don't make calls for a particular period of time, before it used to be 90 days, I don't know what it is again, maybe 2 years now. If you don't use that phone, that number for a period of time, They'll take that number from you and give it to another person, such that when people that have that's your number, when they're trying to reach you, another person will pick the call and be like, who is talking? I want to talk to this person. They'll tell you the wrong number. That is why those who travel out of the country, those who travel abroad, they always recharge their Nigerian line so that they won't lose that number. So same here in TNS. Every month you have to show that you're active by purchasing your PPV, and your ranks determines the PPV you buy. Okay, we've explained that. So if you are new, watch the replays of the links that were sent to you when you joined. Ensure you watch them. The information that you need is there. What you need to do, how you need to do your PPV, how you need to calculate it, what you need to buy, whatever. Okay, so you can see that one of the criteria of all of the promo is that you are buying your PPV. So I used to give this example. There are times when, for example, this car promo now ends June 28th. We're in February. There's some times when in February that we are right now, everything might be cloudy. You might not even see yourself in the car because probably just started, or things are just picking up for you. Okay, you might not even see yourself winning it. So because of that, some people fail to buy PPV because they think, I can't win this one, maybe in the next one. So they fail to buy PPV. But it has happened a lot of times where there are people where at the beginning of the promo, they didn't see themselves winning it. The second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month, it was the last month, which was the 6th month, June, that things now picked up. Things pick up. You can bring in somebody. I'm telling you the fact. You can bring in somebody and your network will just boom. There are people like that. There are people that they are an asset waiting to be triggered. There are people that the number of people that you will get as partners in 6 months, they can get it in one sitting. For example, okay, look at the example I give, that barista that got to 6-star in just one sitting, not 2 days, one sitting. And all of the people he was calling, they were sending him money. He told them that there's an opportunity right now that was being presented to him. He does not want them to miss that opportunity. He will be explaining it to them later, but they should send this amount of money right now to lock it in. And because of the trust they have for him, they know barista no feel life for us. We've been working with barista for this. He has been of integrity, and they were sent right there on the seat. So he didn't go through star 4, star 5, star 6. The day he signed up was the day he got to 6-star instantly. So imagine you have somebody like that who comes into your network, and the other person came in the last month where you've lost hope that I don't think I can achieve this, and because of that you are not buying your PPV. So even if you qualify, because you've missed PPV previously, you'll be disqualified, because one of the conditions is that you must buy your PPV every single month. TNS does not like paying people for luck. They want to pay you for your work and for your activity and your activeness. Okay, so ensure you're buying your PPV every single month. That's one. Then also about PPV, your PPV is not for you to sell. It's for you to use. We don't sell products. We don't hawk product. It's not for you to sell. Of course, if you have somebody who needs the product for something, that's a different case. But your PPV is for you to use, to maintain your health, to upgrade your health, because your health must also serve as a proof to others. You can't be telling people that you have one product that is very, very good. You want them to join the business, and you yourself, you look unhealthy. You having problems that can easily be solved. Okay, you look not well taken care of. So your health should be a proof to others too. Okay, so that is your PPV. So get to star 8. So how do you get to star 8? What is the criteria to get to star 8? Okay, we talk about star 4, star 4, star 5, star 6, star 7, and 8. So to get to star 8, you need 100 TNPV point. For you to know the point that is attached to each product, okay, there's a brochure for that. We'll be sending you, if you are new, if you don't have that brochure, there's a brochure where you see all the products available in TNS and the points attached to each of the products, so you know. Okay, so 100,000 TNPV and 2 of your partners in star 7. That's the criteria to get to star 8. So 2 of your partners. So you can't get to star 8 as a selfish person. You can't get to star 7 as a selfish person. For you to get to star 7, you must have 2 people in your network who has reached 6-star. For you to get to star 8, you must also have 2 people in your network who have reached 7-star. You must keep on assisting and supporting people in your team, your network, to come up, because you rise by lifting others. If they don't rise, you don't rise too. TNS does not reward people that are selfish. Okay, so whatever you are doing, whatever works for you, you must be able to share with those who you are also bringing. That's why anything that is not duplicable, anything that you are doing that your network cannot copy and do, is not the best in sense. Whatever you do that works for you must be something that is copyable. Or that must be so. If you are doing anything that is not duplicable, that your partners in your network cannot duplicate, so that they can get the same result you are getting, does not work, because you just be stagnant. Because if they don't move up, you don't move up too. If they don't get paid, you don't get paid too. Okay. In fact, we have something called coaching bonus, which is 4% of whatever your partners from your first level to your fourth level makes. So if one of your partner makes, let's say 5 million naira, the company will pay you 4% of that 5 million naira. They're not removing the 4% from his own money. They will give him his own 5 million naira clear. They will not pay you 4% of that 5 million naira. So if you have 10 partners and each of them make 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, company will pay you 4% of each of those 5 million to you, because you are the coach as a coaching bonus, apart from other bonus, the weekly bonus we're talking about. Okay, so you are being paid as people who are your partners. You call them to come and see this opportunity. You must assist them, remind them of things. You must be available for them when they need you so that they can grow. And you're not doing it all by yourself. If there's any area that you yourself probably don't understand or you don't know how to go about it, you call on us. We assist you with your network. That's why we are here. We are here for you. So you don't have to you're not all by yourself. We are here for you. Somebody has this challenge. You don't know the product in TNs that is needed, guide you. Somebody has this challenge, you don't know how to go about it in your network. This person wants to speak to this category of people, you don't know how to go about it. We show you the way. So that's why we're here. So get to Star 8 and buy PPV regularly and qualify for the 6 million naira cash. Now, this promo will end June 28th. Another car promo, I'm telling you inside that information right now. Another car promo will start by July. TNs usually have 2 car promos. That's why that guy was telling you he wants 2 cars. 2 car promos every year. So you can get the car from the promo that is running right now from now to June, 6 million. Get another one from July to December, and that's 6 million. That's 12 million. I'm sure 12 million should be able to buy an average car for those who don't have a car yet. And for those who already have a car that wants to upgrade, if you're adding 6 million or 12 million to the car you already have, it should be something. In fact, if you choose not to buy a car and you take the 6 million naira to buy land or do whatever you want to do, like I don't think there's anything in this Nigeria right now that you put 6 million naira into that it won't be significant. Whether you're building your house and you want to complete the building, whether you want to upgrade your car, whether you want to change your children's school, or whether you want to, I don't know. There's nothing you put 6 million naira into right now. Or whether you want to use the 6 million naira to you cut it into maybe pieces. You take 1 million naira, use it to rerun your TN's business, use maybe 1 million naira or 500K to run ads again to get more people. Like, there's nothing you want to put this thing into that won't be significant. So this is in your hands right now. Okay, so let me take questions. These are the promos that I want to run by. I hope this is clear. Okay, so let's take questions. If you have any questions from what we discussed so far, let our moderator take over.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ire Wale, and welcome again to today's mentorship session. So if you have any question concerning what we discussed this night, please feel free to unmute yourself or use the chat box below to ask your question. Feel free to unmute yourself or use the chat box below to ask your question. Even if the question is not related to whatever we discussed this night, you can still ask your question. That is why we are here. So please ask your question by using the chat box below or unmute yourself. No questions, sir. I think.
Good evening. There's a question, please.
Okay, sir. There is a question. Go on, Mr. Okuku.
Yes, the month is ending. February is ending on the 28th. So on the 1st of March is on Monday. So our PPV, do we start paying from that first?
because our calendar month start from 20, ends 29. So how do we reconcile it? So we start from the 1st of March to pay our PPV. That's my question. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Okuku, you are correct. So for March, the month starts March 1st. So PPV will be bought between March 1st and March 5th. Also, you can pay even before that time. You can pay before March 1st and just inform us that this thing I'm buying, this thing I'm paying for is for March PPV. We had a couple of people who had already paid for March PPV, so you can pay before that time. But for March, since February is ending on the 28th, and the next day after February, after 28th is March 1st, the PPV for March will be between March 1st and March 5th. So you're correct, yes.
Okay, sir. Dr. Titilayo sorry if I don't pronounce your name well. She said that when will the calculation of the PPV started for the month? Is it within the stipulated month or before?
Okay, yes, within the stipulated months, within those months for the promo, that's when they check. So for example, the car promo is from December 28th, which is January to June. So for anybody qualifying for car promo, they will check the PPV for that person for January, for February, for March, for April, for May, for June. Then the Indonesian trip is between January and April. Okay, so they'll check the PPV for that person between January, February, March, and April. So it's between the stipulated month for the particular promotion, not before. Okay.
Okay. Dr. Titilade, please, is that clear? Please let us know in the chat box. And okay, she said, okay, thanks. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, for Mr. Ogedegbe Sunday, for we that just joined, how can we get the catalog for the product? That's his question, sir.
Okay, Mr. Sunday, that will be sent or that will be resent to the group tonight. Okay, so it will be resent to the group tonight.
Okay, sir. Mr. Sunday, is that clear? Please use the chat box. Any other question, please? Any other question, you can unmute yourself or use the chat box below. Okay, sir, for now, no question.
Okay, all right. So tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, which is day after tomorrow, we'll be having our presentation. Okay, so we have our presentation every week. This for those who are just joining. So we have our presentation every week. Thursday and Friday is our presentation. The same presentation that you heard that got you interested in this opportunity, we have it every single week, Thursday and Friday. Day 1, Thursday, day 2, Friday, day 1. So it is open for you to invite your prospect. Now, this is the first step for you. I know you must have watched the replay of the sessions that was sent, but let me just go through this very quickly. This is the first step for you, especially those who joined. The first thing for you to do right now is to open a WhatsApp group. You need to open a WhatsApp group, okay? A WhatsApp group. Okay, if you don't know how to open a WhatsApp group, just tell us in the group. We'll send you a video that can guide you on how to open a WhatsApp group. So once you open the WhatsApp group, the name of the WhatsApp group will be Live with Dignity / your name. So if you are Bamidele Makinde, it will be Live with Dignity / Bamidele or / Makinde. Okay. Now this is what happens. Anybody who shows interest in seeing the presentation that you want to invite to the presentation, you don't just give them the presentation link. You give them your WhatsApp group link. If you don't know how to get the link to your own personal WhatsApp group which you opened, there's a guide. We'll show you the guide. This is the reason. We want everybody who are your own prospects. Let me turn on the camera. We want everybody who are your own prospect to be on your group, so that when that person signs up, when that person pays on Friday, is interested, you'll be able to trace the person to your group and say, okay, that person is from this person's group, so that the person can be registered in your network. But if you just give that person the link to the presentation directly, and the person came to the presentation, which is going to hold on YouTube, sees day one, likes it, sees day two, where we talk about the opportunity, tense opportunity, and the person likes it, he or she, and the person pays, there's no way for us to trace that person to who invited the person. So who know? So what you need to do, don't give people the link to the presentation directly. Give people the link to your own WhatsApp group, which you just opened. Okay? So it is in your WhatsApp group that you'll be sharing the presentation link, which will be sent to you. So once you share it there, anybody that from that your group that clicks and watch the presentation, when that person pays, that person's phone number can be traced to your WhatsApp group. So we know that, okay, this person that paid are from this person's WhatsApp group. So those people will be registered in your network. Please pay attention to this. So the first thing for you to do right now, please open a WhatsApp group. That is where you'll be directing everybody that is showing interest to. Whether you want to run ads, if you want to run ads, if you're paying for ads, ad will be directing people into that group. If you want to, post on Facebook, it will be directing people to that group. If you want to post on your WhatsApp status, it will be directing people to that group. Everybody will be directed to that group. It is in that group that you now share the presentation link. The second reason for you to have your WhatsApp group is this. It is not everybody that sees the presentation today that will join today. There are people that will join you 1 year after. Please pay attention so that you won't lose prospect. There are some people that will join your group today. They will see your presentation, but they are not in the phase of life to join. Some of them will just skip. Some of them have the money, or some of them want to see whether you are a scam or not. We've had people like that, okay? So they will wait. They won't leave your group. They've attended the presentation. They'll be attending every week. They'll be joining. They want to see whether maybe you did the presentation today, and maybe after 2 weeks, the presentation stopped, everything crashed. So they'll wait. They can wait. Some people wait for 2 months, 3 months. When they see that the presentation is consistent, they say like, these ones are not going anywhere. That's when they will join. There are some people, they are interested, but on that Friday, they don't have money. So what do you want them to do? They're interested. They're not going anywhere. They want to join. So they will wait in the group. They will wait till they can afford to pay, and then they will pay. There are some people, they think they don't need it. They think they might not need the opportunity. We've seen somebody like that. Somebody saw that's different stories. Somebody saw the opportunity today, not interested, and the next day, she developed stroke attack. Stroke the next day. Stroke, and they took her everywhere, no solution. Everywhere, no solution. She now remembered that the presentation that she watched weeks back, they talked about some products, blah, blah. She now tried, came back after weeks after to try it. Then she saw improvement. That's what got her signing. So people are in different phases of their life. We've seen somebody that saw the presentation, was not really, really interested. And as we are ending the presentation, he received an email of something happening to his job. So he knew at that moment that he needed a backup. They were telling him something about his job. They were telling him an information about the company that he works with, that, and he knows that if this information that was given to him continues or persists, he's definitely going to lose his job. So right there, he knew that he needed a backup instantly. And he just finished the class. Though while he was in the class, he was like, no, this is not for him. But immediately, he said that there's a need for me. And then he turned back and sourced for the money and joined. Okay, so people will remain in your group even if they don't join the opportunity immediately. As you are doing the presentation every week, it serves as a reminder to them, and by so doing, some people eventually join after some months, after some years. So everybody must join your WhatsApp group. Everybody must join a WhatsApp group. So anybody you want to invite, either your relative, your friend, or whatever, let them join the WhatsApp group. Then on the WhatsApp group, they will be getting the link to the presentation. And then once you create your WhatsApp group, inform us, because you will make us an admin. Inform us so that we can share necessary materials, necessary videos, and everything to you as a group owner. There are some materials we don't share to those who have not opened WhatsApp group. But once you've created your WhatsApp group, there's a different group that we add you into. It's a group of WhatsApp group admins where we add you. There's some materials we share to those who have put their WhatsApp group that they can use. Okay, so inform us that you've opened your WhatsApp group. Let us know. If you have difficulty in opening your WhatsApp group, let us know. We'll assist you. We'll show you how we can get that done. Okay, all right. So there's a
Okay, sir.
question. Okay.
Someone said, what about those who wish to upgrade to gold at ITEL A665L? Please change your name to change the name of the zone, the display name to your name actually, so that we can know who is asking us this question. So what about those who wish to upgrade to gold, sir?
Okay, so if you wish to upgrade to gold, all you just need to do is upgrade by making payment of 199,000 naira. So that 199,000 naira, you'll be sent, it qualifies you for a batch of products. Now, listen now. When the month you upgrade, you don't need to buy PPV. Is everybody listening? Any month you upgrade, whether you're on silver before you want to upgrade to gold, any month you upgrade, you don't need PPV for that month. Your upgrade covers for your PPV. That is one. Two, the product sent to you can be used for people around you, maybe your wife or your child or yourself. Okay, so all you just need to do is to make a payment of 199,000 naira and inform us that this money that was paid is for my upgrade. This is my ID number. Okay, this is my details. This is my name. It's for upgrade to good, and that will be processed for you. So that's all. That's just all you just need to do. That's all.
So any other question, please? And for ITEL A665L, are you clear? Please let us know in the chat box. Any other question, you can unmute yourself or use the chat. No question for now, sir.
All right. So tomorrow, Thursday, presentation day one, Friday. If the opportunity was fascinating to you and made you join, there are thousands of people like you whom this opportunity will be fascinated to. These are people you are looking for them to join you. So if you are here for the first time, if you are new, please watch the replays. We have how you can prospect. We have different ways you can prospect to get partners, from one-on-one and massive. Watch the replays of the mentorship session that was sent to you. Okay, and so we'll meet again next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. And please, we are going to take attendance right now. Okay, please let me take a
Yeah,
screenshot of
I've
the
done that,
attendance.
sir.
Okay. All right. So next week again, Wednesday. But before Wednesday, the WhatsApp group is opened. The WhatsApp group is opened. Okay. So you can always ask your questions, or if you need clarification, do that on the group. That WhatsApp group, TNS Wire WhatsApp group, warning, those who are old already know. Don't post anything that is not related to TNS. You'll be removed. We don't show mercy. Don't post anything religious. Don't post Hallelujah challenge on our group. Don't post anything religious or whatever. Morning prayer. It's not allowed. There are people of different faith. So it's not a faith group, it's a business group. Don't post anything ethnical. Election is coming. Don't post anything political. We don't want to know. We don't care. It's a business, it's a TNS business group. Don't post anything apart from TNS. Don't make that mistake. You'll be removed from the group. Oh. You'll be removed from the group with no apology, with no refund. It's strict. We don't allow anything apart from TNS discussion. Don't post anything sports, entertainment, anything that does not relate to TNS business on the group. You'll be removed. So please and please, let us abide by that rule. Okay?
Okay, sir, we have some questions now. Mr. Ogede Sunday said, for us that just joined, when are we getting the products?
Oh, your product is in the pipeline already. People are already receiving their product. You get contacted. We use DHL. Okay, your product is already in the pipeline. It has been with DHL since 2 or 3 days ago. So they will deliver to you. Most likely, you get communicated by maybe tomorrow. Most likely, people have started receiving it on Tuesday. Some received on Tuesday. Some people received today. So most likely maybe tomorrow. But you get it tomorrow or next tomorrow. Okay, somebody said, hey, Dr. Isaac, I just received my products today. Good. So you receive it. Let's say tomorrow. Let's just look at tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir. Another question is Samsung SMAI37F. Please change your display name to your official name. Thank you very much. So the question is, my question is for I that just joined, yet to receive my package. When do I start my PTV? It is called PPV, sir.
Okay, when you start your PPV is personal point value, so it's PPV. Okay, so your package is already in the pipeline. You're going to receive your package, like I just explained. Okay, so they used to give 3 to 5 working days, but you get it. THL is very, very fast. You'll get it most likely tomorrow. Okay, most likely tomorrow. If you don't get it tomorrow, send us a message. We'll troubleshoot it. You get it most likely tomorrow. So when would you start getting your PPV? The month after the month you sign up. So for example, right now, I'm assuming that you signed up this month, February. Okay, so for February, you are free. So you need to start getting your PPV as from next month. Okay, and next month, the period when you get your PPV is usually between 29th to 5th. So between 29th to 5th, you get your PPV. So watch the previous sessions, the links to the video that were sent to you to know what PPV to get for your level. Okay, so the month you sign up, you don't get PPV. You don't buy PPV. But the following month, you start buying PPV. Now, any month you also upgrade, any month you let's say you signed up in February now, let's say you signed up with silver. I don't know what you signed up with. Let's say you signed up with silver in February and you upgrade to gold in March. For that, so for February that you signed up, you won't buy PPV. For March that you upgraded to, you won't buy PPV as well. Okay, so those are the exceptions. But the rule is that the month that follows the month you sign up, you will start purchasing PPV. Okay.
For now,
All
no
right.
other questions, sir. No other questions.
Okay, so with that being said, let's bring this to a close. I'll see you next week, same time, same session. Bye for now.